Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philly.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Hernandez.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
The 1-0 home. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 1-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit at third. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is.
Get that one.
Now at the plate, Ace Man, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ace Man.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right.
No, he didn't.
Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big...
Into the box, Scott Kingery. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Got him. Now batting, Brad Miller, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Number 40, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 40. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in the early days.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play... Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. To short, hit hard. And there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. McCutchen, or just Kutch, as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Garver waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Ace Man. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Ace Man.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. And good for him. Ace Man has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone...
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And in steps Scott Kingery. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
The 1-0. is taken. Strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Brad Miller, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Digging in and looking for more, Ace Man. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So striding in, number 40. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hit out towards second. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Gene Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A pause and the 0-2.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Shortstop.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men. Ready once again. Ace Man. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Man.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Joe Ross gets the call from the pen to take over.
Chicago. Number 44.
Why would you have him hit?
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that.
Oh well.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
I hate these things. was so awkward.
There is rain in the area, but coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Afternoon for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Jimenez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Hit on the first baseline, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Will get us started in the top of the second. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Josh Fegley. The 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jurickson Profar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And there's a look at his road splits so far this year. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Sanchez is up with it. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit to third. Moncada has it to second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Chapman.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the... So coming to the plate, Josh Fegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Fegley.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Jurickson Profar. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Low for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. On the line at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning... Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 22.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ball game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So into the box now, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
partner back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
First baseman, Matt.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's chopped to third. Moncada gloves it. And there's out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a knuckleball over the outside corner. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. In now, Chad Pinder. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he sets him down swinging. Chad Pinder is sent packing for the second out of the inning. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to high pitch counts. And
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. 4-0 the score this afternoon. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.